cannot believe we made it to this point. This is my empty house tour. Yay! It's super echoing here because obviously it's empty. If you've been following my series, then you know that I've been shopping for furniture. You guys were there when I found this house, and now we finally got the keys this morning. So let's do a house tour. Let's go. First, we have the kitchen. I love the island in here, and this morning we got the fridge, and the fridge is gorgeous. There's gonna be 5 to 6 people living here, so we need a big fridge, so I'm really excited about this. The awesome thing about this kitchen in general is that there's just so many cupboards that my kitchen doesn't have. I mean, we do have cupboards, but not this many, so I'm really excited about that. I want to show you guys this. There is another kitchen. I forgot what this is called. I think my mom says it's like the worker's kitchen or something. So if one of the flatmates is using that one and I need to cook, then I can just use this one. So that's cute. Love that. So I want to show you guys the vision. What I'm kind of thinking is for this area, I'm not sure you guys can kind of see, but I'm picturing the dining room would go here, and then over here would obviously be the living room. And so we would put the TV and entertainment unit over here, couch here, 2 chairs, rug, and ottoman. And that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. It's a huge space though, y'all. When we measured this, I think it was 6 meters or something. Just the space, not including the dining room table. So I'm excited to see. I am still looking for a rug. Okay, anyway, so let's go over here. This is where the garage is. So it's a 2-car garage, and I want to turn it into maybe a Pilates or something. I do have to park one of my cars and then maybe decorate to this side. I like that this garage has a pretty big storage unit. For me and the flatmates, basically we can put all our stuff in there. And then this is the laundry room area. So I have bought a washer and dryer. I'm gonna pop them in here and it should be all good. Okay, let's go upstairs. Can't forget, so for my guests, we have half bath. I'm really glad that it has at least 1 bathroom on the bottom floor. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this stairwell is so wide. If you live in New Zealand and if you ever go to townhouses, they're really skinny when you walk through, but this one just feels so wide, it makes it feel so big. So walking up, love the fixture, if you guys can see, and then this huge window. And coming around, I hope that my camera person is getting everything. Okay, so the vision for this area. This is the second living room area. So what we're thinking is I'm gonna turn this into a coffee nook. So I'm probably gonna get okay, so the thing is, I don't know anything about coffee, but something to help people get coffee, maybe a coffee machine or something, definitely a jug. I'll put an inspo photo up for you guys so you can kind of understand what I'm thinking. There's a lot of storage up here as well for people if I wanted to turn it into that, which kind of makes me excited. So yes, ideally this would be a coffee tea bar. And then over here, I already bought 2 chairs. So 2 kind of arm lounge chairs are gonna go here with a coffee table, a small round coffee table right in the middle. So if you wanna have your tea and have your coffee here, you can, or you can go back to your room. I'm gonna start over here. So we have our first full bath. So this bathroom will only be shared by 2 people or 1 person. This is a 5-bedroom house. I might just fill 4 of the bedrooms and then have the 5th one empty. but if that's the case, only one person will be using that bathroom, so everyone in the house will have their own bathroom, which is really nice. Okay, so let's go over here. We have, so these two rooms are about the same size. They're the smallest rooms in the house, but they still have a huge like closet, which I love. This is like around the same size, if not bigger than my current closet. Actually, I think it's bigger than my current closet. I like that there's windows. I like the windows in here. I'll show you. I don't want to show you guys outside, but I like how the windows go all the way up to the floor. That's like my favorite feature of like any house that has nice windows like that. So yeah, let's go over here. This is another room, and then so this might be a spare bedroom, I'm not sure, or it could be like my filming room, who knows. It depends on the flatmates that I find. But this is another huge closet. Let's get to the fun part. In this house there's 3 en-suites. This is one of the 3, and this is one of the biggest rooms in the house. It's not my room. Okay, so this is the closet. You walk in and there's a closet, and then if you're wondering what this is a window if you want to have it open. If you don't, but this is cool. I think it's really good for a couple. Like, they could have one side and you can have the other. And then let's go over here. This room is massive. I could literally do like cartwheels in here if I wanted. It's so huge. I love it. So honestly, if this was my room, I'd probably put the bed here, maybe have a couch. You could fit like drawers, you could fit a TV. You could fit so many things in here, which is great. It's good for a couple. Then the bathroom is huge. Look how big it is. And there's a tub. Do you know how often there's a tub in like houses? And it's not often. So yeah. And like if you're like a couple, then 1 or 2 could be here. But it's pretty, there's like a lot of storage, and then it's one of those smart mirrors. I love smart mirrors. So it defrosts, and then it also has like a light behind it if you want to take cute photos. So that's this bedroom. I know that this, like, people are interested in this bedroom. I have started advertising it, and yeah, there's a lot of people that want that one. This is the second ensuite. This is a smaller ensuite. This one's also not my room. Okay, so another walk-in closet. Show all the details. And then obviously it's an ensuite, so this was the second ensuite. Slightly smaller, but I think this is perfect for like a single person. And then room is slightly bigger than the other smaller rooms, but not as big as that room. So yeah, I feel like this one's great for like a single person that just wants to have their own space. I love that you guys can't really see, but there's this whole wall with a window, so it makes it feel really open whenever, because of the window. And then there's another window over here. This one is still big enough for like a queen size bed, 2 side tables, and maybe drawers. Like, it's big enough for that. So love it. Okay, now we're here for my room. This one's mine. I'm so excited to show you guys. So this is where I am going to be staying. Da, 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 da. It's gorgeous. I have so many plans. I actually haven't bought any furniture really from my room, but ideally in my mind, I want to have like the bed here. I am thinking of like maybe putting a couch in my room, but I don't know where. It depends on where I put the bed, but I would want like a couch and like a small like living room in my room with a TV. And so this is the walk-in closet, and I can actually walk in it. I want to take videos in here, so I'm going to try to make it as like aesthetic as possible so that I can take videos. But yeah, I like this closet the best, which is why I picked this room to be mine. And then over here is the bathroom. So this one also has a tub, which is great. I've never been a tub girl. That's not really me, but I think that I might become one because I just have a tub. Like, no one's gonna bother me. I could literally just be in there and do whatever I want to do. And then I just love, okay, let me just go to the shower. It's freaking huge! It's so big! We can have like multiple people in here. I'm not gonna go into that. And then again, there's like a lot of storage over here. I currently am taking a lot of the space in the storage at my current house, so I will definitely be using all of that easily. And yeah, that is the whole house. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to decorate this house and show you guys how this like comes to life. I cannot wait to show you guys how I end up decorating this house, and decorating this all with my mom, who's overseas, has been kind of a whirlwind. So I made myself this planner that I actually want to share with you guys. It is a budget and design planner, and it's totally completely free. It's in the description if you guys want to check it out. When you're buying like a whole bunch of furniture, it's really hard to keep track of it. This is a really easy way to do that. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!